Hi, I'm Janice from the Anchor, and during this time of gratitude, we at the Anchor would like to extend our thanks to all of our readers and our advertisers and our donors and our subscribers for all of the support that you give to the Anchor every day. So, to launch our 2024 News Match fundraising appeal, we've put together this little fun video to show you a little about the inner workings of nonprofit news and how your gifts make a difference. So come along with me. In the golden era of print newspapers, way back before the internet, it was simple. People would either pay a dime or a quarter to buy the paper out of one of those paper racks, or pay a nominal monthly fee to have it delivered by a paper boy or a paper girl. The cost to readers was so low because advertising supported the bulk of these newspapers' operating costs. With the advent of the internet, things totally changed. Businesses shifted their advertising dollars to online ads, which were much less expensive. Newsrooms followed suit as many print papers went online. While this allowed newsrooms to stay afloat, it also caused a dangerous divide. People had access to the news only if they had the means to pay, sometimes big bucks to get it. Gone were those dime newspapers that anyone could read because the fees were so small. But for print papers, there was still a big problem. These costs didn't decrease. In fact, they've increased. In the past, this is what a typical revenue model looked like. But now, with decreased ad money coming in, how are newsrooms to fill in this big gap? This model wasn't sustainable, and it's why many local newspapers have folded over the past 10 years. The resulting statistics are sobering. So enter the nonprofit news model. Remember that graph a few moments ago where there was a big gap between costs and advertising revenue in the old model? With a new nonprofit model, we can fill in that gap with philanthropy, tax-deductible gifts from individuals, corporate sponsorships, and foundation grants. At the Anchor, this model has worked wonderfully thanks to the generosity of our community. In 2023, fully 2/3 of our revenue came from philanthropy, with close to 1,000 people making donations to the paper. Those are tremendous statistics, and we are so grateful. This is what many of our readers tell us about their support. They think, I really appreciate that this paper is delivered to me for free. How much would I give if I had to pay for it? But this gets to the crux of what I really wanted to share with you. I'd really like to encourage you to think differently about why and how you support the Anchor. Think about what inspires you to support other nonprofit organizations. You might really appreciate their mission to help, to lead, to teach, to inspire, to build community, and that's great. And you want to support those organizations because they are important to the entire community, not just to you and your family. Like, for example, you are an avid reader and you buy all your books from a bookstore. Again, fabulous. But you still give to the library because the library supports reading across the board for everyone in the community, especially those who can't afford to buy their books at a bookstore. The Anchor is very much like those traditional nonprofits. We consider ourselves an organization that is providing a public good to our community. Yes, we do publish a newspaper, and an award-winning one at that. We just learned that the Anchor has received 28 awards from the Maine Press Association. But the Anchor does a lot more for the community than just publish a monthly paper. We support our local nonprofits by providing discounts for advertising and a free nonprofit corner on our website. We offer free design work for all of our advertisers so they can make themselves more visible without having to pay an upcharge. We co-host a community panel discussion series on the working waterfront, and we support local organizations through our BusinessNet program, offering free marketing consulting and free advertising for several months. In this important way, we work very much like local libraries and museums, schools and churches. We build community. We teach, we lead, we inspire. And beyond that, We are inspiring other small newspaper startups across the country. They are hearing about our success story, thanks to our community being so supportive in some great local and national press, and they come to ask us, how do you do it? What's your secret sauce? So think about it. We who are lucky enough to live and visit this tiny little coastal community in Maine are creating a model for building back local news that goes way beyond our borders. And that's pretty awesome. So, this is what we like to advise people. Think about what the anchor means to you and to the whole community. And remember that gap we were talking about earlier? The one that was made up of philanthropy? Please consider being part of that important foundation of our revenue building by making a tax-deductible donation today at whatever level is meaningful to you and your family. It's a win-win for everyone. And remember, the anchor is your paper. Thank you so much.